Gamer Babes, I'm Alexa Games, and today we're talking about a game that absolutely has me in a chokehold that I cannot escape. This is like Undertaker level chokehold. I think this is going to be a super controversial opinion, but I have to say it. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is what Animal Crossing New Horizons should have been. I say this from a place of love. I love Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is one of my favorite series on the planet. I remember playing Population Grown when it first came out and it absolutely floored me. I've been chasing that high for the rest of my life. That feeling of, oh my god, I'm so addicted to this game, I can't stop playing. And honestly, I haven't met it again until Hello Kitty Island Adventure dropped. I truly thought Island Adventure was gonna be like this babyish little ripoff, but no. I think it far exceeds New Horizons. To be totally honest with you, I think this is the cozy game we need. Like, this is the cozy game to change cozy games. Before I start, I think that where New Horizons went wrong is it had two audiences that it was catering to. Uncreatives and the creatives. So I loved Animal Crossing because I love the spontaneity of it. I don't know if that's a word, spontaneity, like the randomness of it. I loved not knowing who was going to move onto my island. I loved not knowing who was going to leave my island and when. I don't know why, but I really got off on that stuff. And I think New Horizons kind of took that away and focused more on the creative aspect of the game, the terrain and the customization of every single aspect of your island. And I don't know, that's not what Animal Crossing was to me. So I think that's kind of where New Horizons lost me. And I think that there was a divide in players because there were players like me who really loved it for the randomness of everything. And then there were players who were really into the customization aspect where they played God and they were in control of everything. So what I like about Island Adventure is it takes some of those life sim elements from Animal Crossing New Horizons, but it kind of snowballs it into something more. First of all, there's so much to do in this game. When New Horizons first dropped, there was not much to do, honestly. I remember playing the game for like an hour or two when I first picked it up, and I was like, this is it? This is so barren. And I thought to myself, well, there's probably gonna be more and more coming. More and more never came, guys. Spoiler alert. But in Island Adventure, you have so many quests to do. There's the main storyline, and then there's all these like kind of side quests for you to focus on. There's cooking, you can make pizza, you can make coffee, you can make ice cream, you can make soda, you can make so many things. There's baking, there's swimming, there's diving. You're exploring this huge island. The island is so much bigger than I thought it was, and it has all these biodomes for you to explore, which I absolutely love. And then it still has that customization aspect. You can customize your animal, you can customize your home, you can dress up the little ghosty guys. So there is still that customization aspect, and I honestly think they're gonna add on to it as the game progresses. And that's not everything. There's so much more to do in this game. There's so many little things for you to do that will just consume your time. Island Adventures also has just so much dimension to it. I thought going into it was gonna be like this super one-dimensional game, but that's not the case at all. So what do I mean by that? When we go diving or when we go in the mine carts, you're seeing everything. You're seeing your character underwater, you're seeing what she's seeing, you're seeing the different creatures float around, you're seeing the sunken ship. You're able to explore beneath the water. When you're on the mine cart, you're able to explore that mine and all of the crystals and materials that are in there. You can ride the mine cart. New Horizons didn't have any of that. It still kept that very basic. You press A, your character goes underwater, you're looking at a screen of water, and then they pop up with whatever they found. But Island Adventure kind of changes the game where you're actually engaging in these activities instead of just watching a second of it happen. Also, when inviting visitors, it's not like you just walk up to them and you say, hey, come to my island, and they're like, yeah, okay. There's steps to it. If you want Dear Daniel, which by the way, Hello Kitty has a man? What is that? What is that? I never knew she had a man like that. But anyway, if you want Dear Daniel to come, you have to have a hut on a specific part of the island purchased, and you have to fill it with specific furniture. So it's a little bit more engaging in that sense. You're not just walking up to them saying, hey, come here, and they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Island Adventure also keeps you coming back. I hop on this game literally every single morning because first of all, there's different rewards you get for coming on each day. So right now they're doing their launch event. So every day that you sign on, and if you do it consecutively, you get new items. So there's like special items that you can get. Some of the items are like, okay, whatever, I can do without it. You could just find them on the island. But then there's also cooler items like special outfits that you might not be able to find past this event. So that definitely keeps me coming back. Also, I want to log on every day to level up my friendships because that's going to unlock more quests. In New Horizons, you log on, you talk to your villagers, pretty much everything remains the same. There's not really much going on in terms of a quest. I mean, there's nothing going on in terms of a quest or leveling up friendships. You could get their pictures, of course, but in Island Adventure, it's so much more beneficial to up your friendship, I think, because you're able to unlock quests, unlock new avatar palettes, unlock special furniture. So that's very exciting. That keeps a person coming back. You can only give 3 gifts to the characters each day, so I thought that that would kind of like deter me from the game because I would get bored and run out of things to do. Kind of like Cozy Grove. Cozy Grove I think was a great idea, but because it had such a limit on what you could do each day, I fell off of it so quickly. But Island Adventure is not like that at all because, like I said, there's so much more to do even after you give out your gifts and level up your friendship. The major thing that I think New Horizons really, really messed up on is updates. So, you know, this is the first Animal Crossing game where we're kind of in the age of games being able to have these huge updates after release, and New Horizons simply did not take advantage of that, unfortunately. Going into New Horizons, I truly was so excited for the updates alone. I thought that, oh my god, they're going to do so much with the updates. They're going to be able to push out more furniture, they're going to be pushing out more content, they're going to be pushing out different events, because in the older games, there's so many events, but they're all the same year after year. I mean, maybe some little part of the gift you get will change, but I thought, okay, we can push out these updates monthly, yearly, whatever, and they could add so much. They could change things up, and they just didn't do that. And I cannot understand why they didn't do. I mean, we got the cafe, right? The cafe update like 2 years later. I honestly haven't even played that because by the time it came out, I was done. I didn't have the motivation to play it anymore, but I didn't understand how Nintendo was not taking advantage of the updates. So I'm hoping that if enough people play Island Adventure and it gains enough popularity, that updates are going to be something that they take advantage of. So I actually know they're already setting up for an update this month, August 2023, and the game just came out. And they're setting up an update where I don't know my Hello Kitty characters, but the twins are going to be coming into the game. I'm assuming they're going to have different quests for us to do. And they're even opening up a new biodome. It looks like it's going to be like snowy. So that's super exciting. That's already something to look forward to. There's going to be an entire new area to explore. That's going to come with new items, new materials, new quests. So that's super exciting. And I believe they're also adding 2 new visitors to come to your island if you have the right items and cabins set up for them. And I think that's also going to come with new furniture sets and new outfits, which I love. So I think if Island Adventure keeps this momentum up where they're doing different events, right? Maybe during the different events you log on and you get special items. If they're constantly updating new areas or new characters into the game, new quests, that's going to keep the game fresh and exciting. So I'm really, really hoping that they take advantage of that because I would absolutely love that. I think that's what will keep players engaged, and that's what's going to keep players coming back even like a year from now. So basically at the end of the day, I think Island Adventure is really upping the cozy game. Yeah. It's really upping what we expect from cozy games because it's not just simple farming and crafting and customization. They're actually adding temples for you to explore and quests for you to do and just so much. They're adding so much to the cozy game genre. I'm really, really excited to see how the game progresses, and I definitely suggest everyone checks this one out. And I was very hesitant to buy it at first. Well, not buy it. I was very hesitant to sign up for Apple Arcade at first because I was like, is the game really going to be worth it? I mean, you get 1 month free, so I was like, let me try it. I'm so glad I did because I am so pumped to see where this game goes. I definitely suggest everyone checks it out. And this is no hate on Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is still one of my favorite games of all time. It created, to me, I feel like it really created my favorite genre, or at least it introduced me to my favorite genre of gaming. Thank you for listening to my rant. I hope you agree with me, and even if you don't agree with me, that's totally okay, because we're all entitled to our own opinions. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, and if you absolutely love New Horizons, good. Yell at me in the comments, I don't care. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for all gaming updates, gaming news, gaming rankings, gameplay, everything that has to do with games. And you can also find me on TikTok and Twitter.